They just don't seem as horrific as this one was. I mean, this, when it comes to kidnappings, this was the real deal.
And tonight we are learning more about a brutal attack that left a Des Moines woman recovering from both physical and mental trauma. Now, we first brought you this story last night after Des Moines police made 2 arrests in the case. Tonight we break down what we know and hear from Des Moines police about how victims can stay safe. We begin with the 2 arrests made. Jordan Mangum and Jessica Wheeler have both been charged in this case. Mangum facing charges of kidnapping, willful injury, and violation of a no contact order. Wheeler has now been charged with 1 count of kidnapping. She's being called Mangum's co-conspirator. So what exactly happened here? A warning, some of you may find this content upsetting. Now, the victim told police she was bound with duct tape and then brought to a home in Indianola. She said Mangum then drove her to an unknown location where she was brutally attacked. Court documents say Mangum ran her over multiple times, strangled her, and cut her throat while Wheeler watched. Police say the 2 then drove her to Clark County Hospital, where she's being treated for her injuries. Police are still working out the exact timeline, but say it started around 2:30 a.m. Saturday, continuing through Saturday evening. Police telling us Mangum was the woman's ex-boyfriend. The relationship between Wheeler and the victim is still unclear. However, police say Wheeler was there for the entire attack.
She was there throughout the event. You know, with a co-conspirator like that, at any point, you know, you could stop, or you could encourage the other person to stop, or you could leave and call the police, and none of that happened.
We also learned tonight that Mangum has a prior history of domestic violence. Court documents show he was charged with domestic abuse assault against the same victim just a few weeks ago. It reflects on what can be done, what can be an unfortunate trend in domestic abuse cases. Despite reports, violence continues. So, how does a victim stay safe even with a no contact order?
Make sure that there's a close friend or a family member who knows what you're going to be doing, who knows who you're going to be doing it with, maybe understands what your patterns are. So if there's a deviation there, if something changes that's out of character, they know to call the police.
Now, the victim is recovering tonight after receiving surgery for her injuries. We will continue to bring you any updates as we know more. Now, if you are someone you know is struggling with domestic violence, there is help available. You can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at the number that you see right there on your screen, 800-799-7233, or text START to 88788.